Elsword Evolution has just appeared on the App Store. Now, it's a mobile interpretation of a game called Elsword, which is a Korean free-to-play MMO. Now, I wasn't familiar with the original game, but I'm always interested to see the differences between PC and console ports of a game and their mobile interpretation. So I fired up the PC version and the mobile version and did a very quick first look comparison between the two. So starting with the first thing you get, the character creation screen, first impressions are not that surprising. The PC version's got loads of stuff on it already. You've got a little pentagon showing you all different stats and whatnot. You've got a range of different characters, like 8, 9 to choose from at the bottom. That gives you information about job stuff, loads and loads of detail before you've even started the game. On the other hand, the mobile version streamlines that right down. Basically, it gives you a choice of 3 characters. That's about it. You'll notice this is a recurring theme throughout the video, streamlining the game to work better on a touchscreen and in small doses. Next thing you get is a bit of backstory for Aisha, which is essentially the same on mobile as it is on PC, just with a slightly nicer background and with it formatted properly into 16:9 so you don't get those nasty stretchy faces. Though there is a weird bug where if you try and skip the text, all of her voice acting starts talking over itself to create this cacophonous mess, and it sounds a bit scary. Next is the game itself. Now, this is a side-scrolling 2.5D action platformer. On the PC version, you're given the up, down, left, right controls, and you're asked to jump your way across a few lily pads. That's about it. The mobile version is actually quite similar, although as you'll notice the controls take the form of a virtual left and right button in the lower left and some small buttons to jump and to do basic actions in the lower right. You'll also notice that the stats in the top left hand corner are slightly different. You've still got the 3 bars, which are health, mana and armor, but they're formatted slightly differently and one just looks a bit nicer. The mobile version looks a bit nicer. Next, you've got a little mini boss encounter and you meet another one of the characters, Elsword himself. They make a big intro song and dance about it on the PC version, and then you kick his ass and you get a bit more story. It's a bit less dramatic on the mobile version. He just sort of appears and you go, oh, and then you attack him. Then, once he's been defeated, Elsword appears and you get all of the story mumbo jumbo. The translation of the mobile version is different to the PC version and arguably worse. A lot of it is quite poorly spelled out and whatnot, but you know, these things happen. Next, in the PC version, you get thrown to a kind of hub which shows you the local areas that you can visit, and you also kick some ass along the way. The mobile version gives you 3-star ratings at the end of every dungeon you visit and just kicks you back to a map screen to choose the next level. There is a kind of home screen thing in which you can go and outfit your character and make upgrades and all that sort of stuff, but she just kind of stands there looking coquettish, doing not much. If I was going to make a few general observations, this is actually one of the rare instances I prefer the look of the mobile version to the PC one. A lot of the layout for the PC version is standard MMO stuff, lots of box prompts at the bottom of the screen so you can keep hitting 1, 2, X, Y, whatever it might be, and some very, very small, poorly formatted writing and menu bars in the corners of the screen. The mobile version has much bigger stuff because you need to be able to hit it on that small screen, but it's actually been presented a lot nicer, I think. The whole thing has a more polished look. All the skills and attacks have been mapped to the lower right hand side of the screen, so you're going to have to get used to it. Also, you're a bit closer to the action. The characters are somewhat further away in the PC version because you've got that great big screen, whereas in the mobile version, you're kind of right up close. They occupy a much larger chunk of the screen, so you get a better view of the action that's going on. Now, obviously, because this is an MMO and they are huge, I'd have to play a lot longer to get any kind of deeper insight into the game, but if you're moving from one to the other, the PC version to the mobile, this is what you can expect when you first fire it up, and if you've never tried the game before, then maybe this will help you understand what it's all about. Reckon you'll give it a try? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, we'll see you next time.